everybody, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Corie if you are new here, and today is a video that you guys requested. I mentioned in my quarantine essentials video that I have figured out a way to make my gel nails at home last for a month. So this is just going to be a very basic gel nail tutorial, but there is one product that makes these nails super magical. So let's get into it. First, I always start with my Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover, and I just put a single dot on every single one of my fingers, and then I will just rub that in, and then I go in with a cuticle pusher and I just push all of that dead skin, and I really make sure that there is no skin on my nail because that can cause lifting of the gel and cause the nail polish to not last quite as long. So I really take my time on that cuticle pushing, and then after I'm done pushing, I will take that cuticle nipper that you see there, and there will be some lifted dead skin at the base of my cuticle, and I will just trim off all of the dead skin. You want to be really careful to not cut yourself and cause yourself to bleed during this step, and my cuticles were in a really bad way, so you can see towards the end of this video that pretty much I made myself bleed on every single finger. So that was awesome. Okay, so after I have taken care of my cuticles, I take this McCart file. I will have all of the products that I use linked down below, and I will begin to shape my nail. Now, this doesn't have to be completely perfect at this step. You can fix up your shape a little bit after you're completely done, but I try to get it as close as possible right here. But if your nails are super brittle, you don't want to go too hard because you could break your nail. And then I will take that same file and I will file the tops of my nails and just get that shiny layer off. This helps the gel nail polish to stick and last longer on your nail. So I will go through, and I really focus this at the cuticle area because that's where most of the lifting causes. So the perimeter of the nail, the edges, the sides, and the tips, and the cuticles. So really focus on getting those filed really well so that your nail polish will stick really well. Now you want to get all of the dust off of your nail that was caused by the filing, so I just take some rubbing alcohol and a paper towel because that doesn't cause any lint like toilet paper, and I just wipe off my nails. And then I will take this Chiara Sky Bond, which is basically just a nail dehydrator. Sometimes I use a gelish one, and the brush broke off, so I just was pouring it on my nail. Super ratchet, I know. So that will help once again to keep the nail polish on longer. And then it's time for our base coat. Now, right now I'm using the OPI base and top coat for gel nails. So I'm going in with that, and then I will cure it in the LED lamp for 60 seconds. Something else that really helps me to keep my gel nails on for a month is making sure that I leave just like a hair width in between my cuticle and where I start my nail polish. So with every single layer that I do with every single product here, I leave just a tiny bit of a gap between my cuticle and where I start the polish. And with every single layer, I also go back through with my fingernail and make sure that I'm wiping off any product that may have gotten on my skin. Now this is the magic product that I was telling you guys about. This is the Gelish Structure Gel. I have it in the shade Clear, and I will go and I will do 2 coats of this, curing each layer for 60 seconds. Now what this does is it just strengthens your nail and keeps it from bending and makes your nails a little bit thicker. One of the issues that I find with my gel nails before finding this product is that my nails would bend because they're so brittle, and that would cause the gel nail polish to lift and chip. So this kind of prevents my nails from doing that, and therefore it keeps my nails on so much longer. And I also think that it provides a better base for the colored gel polish and the top coat, and it just adheres a little bit better. I don't know if that's just me, but that's how I feel. And again, with each layer, which I'm doing 2, you can do up to 3, but I probably wouldn't do more than that. It'll get too thick. And I am curing each layer for 60 seconds. And again, I am just keeping a small gap between my cuticle and where I am placing the product, and that prevents the product from getting on my skin and causing it to lift. So the colored polish that I am using is Gelish Lemon Yellow. I have a link to this product down below. I was really vibing a summer yellow shade, so that's what I went with. Again, leaving a tiny little gap between my cuticle and where I place the product. And I also make sure with every single layer before I cure it, I wipe off any product that may have gotten onto my skin around the perimeter of the nail. And I am doing 2 coats of this as well, curing for 60 seconds in between each layer. Another tip that I didn't know for a really long time is that you want to use really thin layers for each coat. If you have to do 3 to 4 layers, that's fine, but just make sure that you use really thin coats so that it is getting completely dry, and that will keep your nail polish on for longer. After I do the 2 layers of colored polish, I go in with my OPI top coat, and I will just put a layer of this thin layer again on every single one of my nails, and again leaving that little gap at my cuticle area. Then you also want to make sure that you take a little bit of the top coat on the free edge of your nail on that top portion. You can see me doing it here. It's called capping the free edge, and that's just kind of sealing all of the open areas together and prevents the nail polish from lifting again. Gonna cure that for 60 seconds again, and then I'm going to take more rubbing alcohol, spray it on my nails, and again wipe off all of the extra goo with a paper towel, and then you are completely done. Hopefully this was a simple tutorial for you guys and helped you to understand some of the tips that really help you to keep your nail polish on for the longest amount of time. If you guys want to see more videos like this, or if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and leave me a comment down below again with any questions you might have. I will see you guys next week. Bye.